What is good, ladies and gentlemen? God is good. Life is good. Yes, that's right. You are listening to a brand new episode of the No Filter, award-winning, high-definition podcast Behind the Baller. I am your host, the Korean John King, aka Ben Motherfucking Baller. All right, I will never, ever, ever be the Asian Van Jones. Yo, check it out. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Stain, Donald Trump is no longer our president. I don't give a fuck if he has 70 some odd days left as the sitting president. He is useless. He's fired. Fuck him and everyone in his family, everyone in his staff, and all the MAGA-tards. Okay? But yo, we got a great weekend wrap-up show to get to. My Seahawks lost, but America won. Okay? So I'll take America over that. We're going to come back. It's not a big deal. Right? I'm still floating in the clouds right now. Yo, I got a lot to say. So yo, Miles, yo, Jordan, aka the Dust Brothers, let's fucking go. So yes, as you look, you fucking heard, okay? Smoking Joe Biden is the 46th president of the United States, okay? I'm not trying to hear no shit. There ain't gonna be no attraction. That's not gonna happen, okay? Nobody on the earth gives a single fuck about no fake ass lawsuits, no bullshit ass. Yo, a majority of those lawsuits, most of them, when I say most, I'm talking about out of the 5, 4 have already been thrown out. Okay? And the chances of Joe Biden not moving into the White House in mid-January 2021 are about as slim as Bruce Lee coming to my birthday party next year. Okay? Stop with the false narrative about dead voters. All that dead voter shit, it's been debunked. Okay? Every single election has had a slight bit of voter fraud. Okay? Even when Trump was elected in fucking 2016. And they said that fucking Hillary Clinton didn't concede. She did. What the fuck are they talking about? What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Right? And of course, you guys know the situation with Al Gore, the George Bush. For those of you who remember the election in 2000, the shit took a long time. It was bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one state though. Okay? This is 4 or 5. Yo, Dick Stain got no chance. Okay? There's been voter fraud in every single, at least in the last fucking 30 years there has been, okay? It's part of the shitty world that we live in, all right? But there is no chance that the Democrats stole the election, all right? So fucking stupid and irresponsible for that cocksucker to say that. Look, why would the Democrats do any kind of fraud, right? Allegedly, and leave Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell in office fuck out of here. What the fuck? Are you guys crazy? Yo, it is done. That's it. It's history. MAGA is over. Okay? There will be no 2024 election for Dick Stain. He is done. The best thing for Donald to do is to fucking concede. All right? If he cared at all about this country, truly, I'm not fucking playing. I'm being dead ass serious. He should reach out to Joe and Kamala, stop this nonsense witch hunt, and he should literally concede. And you know what? That would really bring the country together. It would fucking bring all of us together. Me personally, look, I don't fuck with anybody far left. I don't fuck with anybody far right. I'm right in the middle. Okay, that far left shit, that shit scares me. Far right scares me. All right. But he should concede, do the right thing. If you guys have any idea how much good that would do for our country, but what he's doing right now, going on Twitter, acting like a little bitch and all that shit, do you realize how fucking coward-like or chicken shit it is to be this way? Nobody stole shit. All right. Donald keeps saying, I got 70 million legal votes. Oh yeah, fuckface? Smoking Joe got 75 million, fuck knows. And what are you saying? The crazy part is I'm almost positive they're still counting the popular vote because there's so many more on the West Coast. That motherfucker might have 80 million, okay? And want to know what's real? Now that Biden has won, you will never see me wear a Biden hat or have a fucking Biden flag fly outside my house for the next 4 years because I'm not a weirdo. Okay? And here are some facts. Ready for some facts? Okay. No president in history has lost the popular vote twice. Okay? Dick Stain is the only president to be impeached and lose re-election. Dick Stain is the only president in 28 years to lose a re-election. All right. Now, I will say this. If there was a younger, sharper Democratic nominee for president, I think this shit would have been bad. Okay. Yes. Biden's old. He's an old motherfucker. Okay. But it would have been real bad. Like worse than Obama did McCain. I'm talking about this shit would have been 90 million to whatever, if that dude fit the mold, to like 55 million and the L for Trump. He got to just take this L. Okay, yes, Joe is old, but he's a decent man. Stop with the pedophile rhetoric. You guys are fucking crazy. That you should be able to see what is bullshit on the news, where the favoritism goes, left, right, or anything. But at the same time, I understand that 70 million Americans, which is shocking, voted for this cocksucker. But in general, the world hates this man, okay? The pedophile rhetoric is fucking just ridiculous. There are way more valid, legit accusations and ties to pedophilia with Dick Stain Donald, all right? I cannot wait to hear the Ghislaine Maxwell trial happen. I cannot wait to see I hope she sings. Okay. And that bitch better sing because she's going to get life in prison for all the shit that she's done, all the secrets, not even just the fucking piece of shit activity. How about the fucking money? Okay. But ever since she's gone in, they finally found Trump's name on Epstein's manifest. Okay. And not that it mattered because I told you guys already, I know people who have seen Donald Trump at Epstein's Island, at his New York home, countless times. They're homies. They hung out. People are like, oh yeah, after all that shit happened, he banned him from fucking Mar-a-Lago. Like, motherfucker. Bro, he was going there for years and years. Fuck you talking about? They hung out. They kicked it. Like, it ain't no secret. Fuck you. Are you guys crazy? Like, oh, Bill Clinton was there too. I don't give a fuck about Bill Clinton. Fuck Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking Republican. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about Bill Clinton? You're like, oh, well, you're Republican. Why the fuck give up? Because I don't like Trump. How about that? Check this out. Fuck Donald Trump for the last time. Okay? And this is a serious question. All right? This goes to anybody. If you're 20 years old, listen to this podcast. If you're 50 years old, when have you ever, in your life, when have you ever seen other countries celebrate so hard that an American president was not reelected? Huh? I'll wait. Anyone? No, never. That shows you how fucking real and how right this decision was. Okay? Now, I can't wait for the Proud Boys and all those other fucking KKK, racist, fucking mongoloids to try some fuck shit. It's like, come on, man. It's an L every bit. I've seen some motherfuckers get knocked out. And look, I shouldn't condone violence and whatever else, but you motherfuckers ask for it, okay? I saw the motherfucking Eiffel Tower with lights going crazy. Paris had The city of Paris had church bells going off across the fucking goddamn whole entire city celebrating. Okay, fucking London celebrating, motherfuckers in New Zealand, people in fucking different countries were going off when they fucking announced that Joe Biden was a president-elect. Okay, motherfuckers were partying in front of the White House until 3 to 4 a.m. wearing masks through Brooklyn, through fucking almost every major city. In LA, Santa Monica Boulevard, which has always been like a crazy ass street for events. Halloween's always been crazy. Always have, they have the Gay Rights Parade. They have all this shit. Santa Monica Boulevard was crazy. I see my homie Bella and her brother there. You see fucking Chrissy Teigen and all kinds of people in there. Santa Monica Boulevard was crazy. All right. If you don't know, Santa Monica Boulevard from Doheny to about Crescent Heights, actually, you know what? Fuck that. All the way to almost Fairfax is considered, well, you know what? No, it is. It is the Mecca for the LBGTQ community. Since I was young, West Hollywood, Santa Monica Boulevard was the fucking, it's gay town. And I'm loving it. They went the fuck off. Okay. And again, every one of these fucking parades and they're celebrating with the fucking masks because they know what the fuck is right. And they believe in science. They're not fucking with Dick Stain. All right. This fuck, Dick Stain, and his entire cabinet, his whole fucking set, they have no evidence of voter fraud. These guys look like jackasses in court when they're talking and they're just answering questions and just bullshit. They keep pushing it on social media. For what? Like, to make people angry? It does no good. Take it to the courts. You've done it. Motherfuckers are denying. You're trying to say this shit. I know it's like, but you guys, this ain't your lane. And I'm not saying stay in your lane. I'm saying stay in your fucking lane. This is the presidency. This is politics. That shit got nothing to do with Twitter. It's got to do with the Supreme Court. And you don't like what the Supreme Court is saying back to you and all these other courts and the Georgia judge and the fucking Nevada judge. You don't like that shit, right? Stop talking about that shit on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, my Twitter account was hacked, but I'm going to get into that later, okay? But goodbye to Tommy Loren. Goodbye to that stupid ass cunt, Candace Owens. Y'all are done. You really, this is a wrap. You have nothing. You ain't got no soapbox to stand on. You ain't got shit. You irrelevant, trash ass bitches. Again, good luck with that witch hunt. Good luck with the fight. You guys are fucking done. Dead. Rest in piss. Okay? And you know what? Some positivity. And my apologies. Congrats to Kamala Harris. Yes, she's a tough motherfucker. All right? She put away a lot of criminals. And I get it. People don't like it, whatever. But look, simple. Don't break the law. It's that easy. I don't fuck with the police. You know that. I don't fuck with that other bullshit. Don't break the fucking law, though. I don't break the law. Okay? But this is a black and Indian woman from the town. All right? Kamala's from motherfucking Oakland, California. All right? She went to Howard University, graduated from an HBCU, and is an active member of the AKA Incorporated sorority. You already know my history with the black fraternity. Look, man, HBCU, Howard, AKAs. This is fucking history. Such big history for black people. First female vice president, first black vice president. And God forbid Joe Biden doesn't finish this term because he is old. Kamala is going to handle biz. She will handle shit. That is for goddamn sure. I'm not worried about her. I'm hyped. I ain't gonna lie to you. Smoking Joe is already going to work. He's getting his cabinet together. He's trying to get this COVID situation under control. He's not playing games. He's already gonna he's working on some real shit. All right. The shit that is our country's immediate responsibility, not the other bullshit, okay? So God bless America. Let's fucking get back better than good, all right? The division amongst all our people over the last few years just ain't it. All right, guys? And that is it for my politics rant. That's all I had to say. I think I've said all I needed to say on my Twitter, my Instagram, whatever. And you know what? Obviously, I had a really good talk with my boy, Andy Frisella, who happens to be an enormous mogul, entrepreneur, obviously podcaster. I can't wait to chop it up with him. But he's not far right, but he's definitely a Trump supporter. You know, we had a talk, we got into it, and, you know, we chopped it up for like an hour. And I can't wait to get on the show, you know what I mean? And really just talk like grown men. So much love. I'm done with the politics talk. Yo, I'm going to talk about this stupid ass Twitter situation real quick. So on Saturday, I'm at True Foods eating lunch and a late lunch at True Foods in Fashion Valley, at Fashion Valley Mall in San Diego, right? Couldn't go to Dave & Buster's, and I was going to try to work something out because, you know, it's been so fucking long. They told me that they might possibly open up Dave & Buster's just for me, just the arcade for me and my assistant, Sean. Anyway, so I'm lunch, you know, late lunch, 3 o'clock or so, eating a chicken avocado wrap. I just finished my meet and greets, right? And I see this weird tweet from my friend, Jasmine Villegas. Now, if you may remember Jasmine because many years ago, she sang the national anthem when she was 14 or 15 at a Manny Pacquiao fight. And that's when shit started, her career kind of started there, you know, and she's from the Bay Area, South Bay Area, cutest little thing, right? And she's Pinay, you know, Filipino represent. I love this girl. She used to date Justin Bieber. Now she's all grown up. She's a mother of 2. Anyways, for Ryder's first birthday party, she sang at his party. And she would not let me pay her. It was crazy. My assistant, Sean, this is over 6 years ago, my assistant, Sean, went to go pick her up, made sure she was in the Bentley, 4-door, her and her homie, whatever they wanted, you know, she had a Ryder, whatever she wanted, boom, and it was for Ryder's birthday. I will always have a soft spot in my heart for her because of what she's done for my son's birthday and just she's just a sweet person in general. So I'm reading my timeline. She sends out a tweet that says, I have large accounts available for sale. Sound a little weird, right? It said, I have large accounts available for sale, DM me. And when I went to the tweet and clicked on it, it had replies turned off. It says, you cannot reply to this unless you are mentioned in this tweet. And I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, this is crazy. Okay. I've never seen that feature before on Twitter. And I thought, damn, I pretty much know a lot about Twitter, right? So I thought, damn, okay, that's pretty cool. I may use that feature, you know, like when I'm talking about when a new drop goes up on bbdtc.com and I don't want to talk about something, saying customer service. You motherfuckers can email shit. We don't need to sit there and have a conversation when motherfuckers bicker back and forth. So I'm like, I might use that next time when I don't want anybody to reply to a post. Okay? So when I look at the tweet, I'm like, you know, it's kind of low-key sus, right? And it didn't really bring up red flag. But, you know, since Jasmine, she posts a lot of sponsored tweets and she retweets a lot of people. She follows a shitload of people. And I'm not going to hate on her. She got a little hustle, you know, Fashion Nova, whatever the fuck it may be and all that stuff, you know? So 10 minutes later, I get a DM from her. And I'm like, the fuck? Okay, cool. And the DM says, you know, she's like, hey, man, can you do me a favor? And I'm assuming, because there's a long thread of DMs from me and her, nothing out of pocket at all whatsoever, not even like no kind of even borderline banter, all right? So, you know, can you do me a favor? And I was like, oh, I literally wrote, oh boy. And then she replies, LOL. So I was like, you know what? This sounds like her. Boom. Someone's really good. I was like, yo, what's good? Seriously. So she says, hey, my friend started a sneaker app and website and needs users to register to get this going. Could you please set up an account? I really appreciate it if you did. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. If some of my homies ask me this, even if, like, let's say, for instance, I'm just trying to think of a famous follower, Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa follows me on Twitter, right? If Wiz Khalifa asked me that, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I probably just ignore the DM because on Twitter, you can't tell if a person, unless they want you to, you can't tell if a person read your DM. I'd have just ignored it. But because it was Jasmine, I obliged, right? So I click on the link and it gives me an option to sign up via Google or Twitter, you know, which doesn't bring up any red flags again because, you know, when you like fucking anything, you know, it could be fucking whatever website app, like, oh, sign in through what? Facebook, Google, Twitter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use Google because one, I don't want to fill out no fucking registration form. And for some reason, I have a Google address. I don't fucking use a Gmail address. I don't really use Gmail. So I was like, fuck it, I'll use that. And it didn't work. So I'm typing and the person can see me typing, but boom. And then I'm paying for my meal at the same time. And then the DM comes in and said, hey, did you set up an account? And I was like, yeah, I did, but it didn't work for some reason. Let me try again. Hold on 1 second. I'm paying for my meal. So I used the option to sign in via Twitter. And I don't remember if it automatically logged me in, meaning I think I used the save password function, where you, on Apple, save all your passwords, just got facial recognition, and then boom, it goes in, it autofills it, right? Within 1 second of me filling that out, boom, I get logged out. Once I got logged out, I was like, oh, ain't this a bitch? I've been motherfucking hacked. And what pisses me off is, had I been on a computer looking at it and not on my phone, I would have been able to access my account. Because no matter what the fuck they did hacking-wise, whatever, the iOS app on my phone directly, they wouldn't have been able to log me out of there. You know what I'm saying? So they had this crazy hacker fucking app, whatever the fuck it was. Literally within less than 1 second, they removed the two-step authorization. They changed my email and my phone number immediately. I couldn't even request a reset password. It was ill. Like, it was the illest shit, because I've never been had it like that before. It took me a second, then I realized, fuck, all right, I'm fucked up. So it's not Jasmine's fault. She got hacked. And I realized that, obviously. So I called Jasmine. Soon I see a tweet from my page saying, I have large accounts available for sale. DM me if you're interested. Boom. So I'm like, I call Jazz, and she tells me that what happened. It was some Bleacher report. I forgot what the fuck it was. Maybe some makeup shit. So she gave me an email to hit up, because Jasmine, she's famous. And she had 1 million followers way back in the day. Obviously, probably Bieber and stuff, whatever. I'm not doubting her talent. I'm just saying she was popular. So I do the email thing. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I need to get directly to somebody, because I don't want nobody doing no stupid shit with my account. And again, I tell my wife, and I'm like, look. She's like, I pray to God there ain't no stupid ass DMs. I was like, babe, stop the bullshit. Like, I'm not worried at all, because my DMs aren't sus. I don't slide in DMs to girls. I'm not like that at all whatsoever. I got nothing to worry about. All right. Only thing that's bad is maybe my cell phone number's in there for my actual friends when I've changed it here and there or don't have it. So there's nothing to do with my phone anyway. I don't give a fuck about that. I screen my calls. So I call my boy Rich Kleiman, who I've talked about on the show before several times, obviously, right? Out of the Office Boardroom podcast. He's also Kevin Durant's business partner. He is a partner in 35 Ventures, right? But I hit him up because he's close to Jack. And Jack is the CEO of Twitter. So he's like, yeah, I got you, bro. Don't trip. I'll hit Jack directly, fam. You know what I'm saying? Send me all the info and whatever. If there's a ticket number or, report number, whatever. So I sent it to him. And then immediately I called Justin Bieber's publicist. And I'm like, yo, I know you guys got a plug with social media. You guys have to. And they definitely helped me. It was a Saturday, midday, COVID, all kinds of shit. I guess Twitter doesn't have any employees working. They're all working remotely. And I'm like, yo, I know if it was Justin, it would have been faster. But, they said what they said. I told them to say a good word. So at least they got to lock my account. So the person only had access to my account for maybe, 3 or 4 hours, which sucks. Okay, but thank God. I still haven't had access back to my account. I don't have my account as of the recording of this episode this morning, today, right now. It is what is today? Today's November 9th. Yeah, I don't have access to my account right now. And I'm headed to an NBA 2K tournament right now, which I had to take a COVID test for and social, whatever the fuck. Anyways, kind of sucks because I do my rants on there. I kind of miss not being able to talk my shit during the NFL games yesterday and all that. But thank God I got nothing to promote at this moment. I know I'm going to get my account back. I'm not tripping. But I do hope none of you guys that are like real homies replied to anything or got hacked as well to the DMs. I had a few big accounts, actually, like Michael Rappaport and a couple other people helped me out and tweet out that I've been hacked. And then the hackers blocked those accounts. So really, when I do get my account back, I'm just hoping that there's no fuckery in the DMs and all this other bullshit. Because for the most part, they didn't tweet anything else. They have no access to the account now. It's just, I wish I could, I would pay money to find these dudes. How fuck these dudes up. Like on some just don't play with motherfucker shit. I know you guys do other shit. Again, I don't steal, I don't cheat, I don't do shit like that. I would literally put my fist in their asshole. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yo, do you hear that beat? You hear that beat that's laying underneath my voice? Okay. Well, that's none other than my main fucking guy, Lakey Inspired. All right? He's been giving you guys original music since episode 1, since day 1. Okay? So right about now, we're going to take a really short break and hear a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, the stress of daily life weighs on us all. Whether you're an elite athlete, a washed dad, or just a regular person trying to get through the day, muscle pain and muscle tension is a very real thing. That's why a Theragun is a must own. I even got mine on the go. Theragun is a handheld percussive therapy device that releases your deepest muscle tension using a scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power. And now, as quiet as an electric toothbrush with the all-new Gen 4. Try Theragun risk-free for 30 days. There is no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4. With an OLED screen, personalized Theragun app, and the power you need. Starting at only $199. Go to Theragun.com/baller right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's Theragun.com/baller. So my trip to San Diego this weekend was lit. Yo, San Diego is different. San Diego is different, okay? It is way different than LA. I'm talking about during this COVID shit. I don't know if the mayor is on some gangster shit or if it's a red town. I mean, I think it is mostly Republican. But yo, clubs, nightclubs, and bars are open. They seem to be cracking. Gaslamp District was popping. Saturday night, that shit was, I was like, what the fuck is going on over here? Friday night too. And the weather, it was rainy here and there, but for the most part, it was cool, right? And the hotel, of course, stores, they required masks and shit like that. The 2 restaurants that we did go to, by the way, taco recommendations were great. I've been to so many spots, but definitely a couple taco spots that I went to were super official after coming here for 30 years or so. But, you know, restaurants require until you eat your food, of course. But, yo, motherfuckers are eating inside restaurants in San Diego. Now, I know it's raining and whatever else in LA. You're going to have to eat outside with the fucking cover, okay? It's kind of crazy. Fashion Valley Mall was packed, okay? So I just kept the fuck away from everyone. I had my little fucking fog-proof, anti-droplet-proof mask, shield with the motherfucking, you know, my Crep Protect mask with the motherfucking PM 2.5 filter. And by the way, real quick, I'd like to thank the staff and the management at the Manchester Grand Hyatt for taking such good care of me and letting me host my meet and greets there. Like, they just treated me amazing. It was crazy. And I felt like since it was a presidential weekend, I needed to stay in the presidential suite. And that bitch was so fire. Like, I'm sure some of y'all saw that. I posted some other videos on my private page, but yo, that shit was big as fuck. Like 1,800 square feet, maybe more. 4 toilets, 3 showers, 2 bathtubs, motherfucking. I gotta go back. I don't know when, during COVID, not COVID, whatever the fuck it is. Maybe for the Big Bay Boom, you know what I'm saying, 4th of July. And I gotta bring my kids and everything. Yo, parking situation was lovely. The security format they got there for getting in the elevator to getting onto my floor. And yeah, of course, I drove the Trackhawk down. We smashed from Hollywood to San Diego, deep downtown San Diego, with a stop at Raising Cane's. We were able to get there in an hour and a half. We were smashing, right? But while I was in Dago, I checked out Ferrari San Diego. And, they had a very rare 1 of 6 Sergio, 1 of 3 in the country. And the Ferrari Sergio is based off the 458 Special. and it was dedicated to the famous Ferrari driver Sergio. I forgot his last name, but they were asking $3 million for the car, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I liked it. I was really excited to see it, but not for $3 million. All right, fam, no, I'm good. Like, I'd rather have a Loft and a GT2 RS for $3 million. But the reason why I went down there is because they had the new Ferrari Roma. I haven't seen it nowhere else. And the Roma is super dope. It's their newest model. I would assume, I'm just saying, I would assume it rivals like a Aston Martin, maybe Vanquish, maybe whatever, any Aston Martin coupe. But it would rival the Bentley GT, the new Bentley GT, maybe their Sportist, the sporty edition. Would it be the fucking Mulliner? I don't know. The interior and the electronics is fucking superb. It is the best I've ever seen in any Italian car ever. Dashboard, the way the shifter was, technology in that car of the Roma is crazy. All right, makes me so fucking anxious because I can't wait to get my SF90. But also, the Roma has 2 small back seats for kids. So, me personally, I think this is a doper car for like an older, dude who like, if you don't want to get a California, the Portofino is so much of a better fucking replacement for the California. But this is a dope car for someone like Joe Biden, right? This is a dope car for a girl, young or old. It's just not for me, right? It's got a bunch of horsepower. It's got like 600 something horsepower. It's fast around the track here and there, but it's just not for me. So anyways, back to, when I'm in San Diego, the meet and greets in San Diego were really good. I mean, they've all been really good, but this was definitely probably one of the best sets. With the Bay, it was really good too. But I had guys who drove from Phoenix, Arizona. Much love to you, homie. I had someone come from San Fernando Valley. I had one dude fly in from Sacramento. Look, guys, I really can't express how much I appreciate you guys all. All right? Seriously. I know I'm Ben Baller, not Ben Humble, but the fact that some of you guys, all of you guys are grown men, and the fact that you guys have supported me and you look to me for direction, it's very humbling. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? Me being a motherfucking fuck up and being a derelict and all the crazy shit that's going on in my life, it's amazing to be in the position I'm in right now. So anything that I could do, I've always done as much as I can for you guys, and I make that these experiences be very special for you guys. And some want to chill, some want to ask questions, some need help, some need advice. I've just had a great time with you guys this weekend in San Diego. One of my biggest compliments of this weekend was from a 619 local Pinoy homie who said, "Yo, bro, you know what's really crazy is you really are cool. You really are just normal." And I am. I just can't do a lot of things I like to do. You know what I mean? I just can't. It's difficult to walk in a Target, difficult to go to Costco. It's difficult to do certain things. My assistant has been very helpful, but there's things I like to do, like walk in a regular mall and just grab some motherfucking cookies from Mrs. Fields and whatever. That compliment hit different, And with the San Diego BBDTC boxes, the tees I did this time around are definitely the best to date. Shout out to my designer, my graphic designer, Jerry. He killed it on these, especially if you're from Dago. Because my boy Reggie Bush was like, "Yo, I need to get that BBDTC. What the fuck that means?" He didn't know what it meant. Dago, but he's seen the OG San Diego Padre on there. Boom. But I met some very cool characters. One dude, grown man, traveled the world. He brought his daughter with him. It was nothing but positive vibes. Dude owned a cannabis business, man. It was just, look at every one of you 10 BBDTC box owners. Again, thank you for real. I really do hope that you felt like you got your money's worth. That's the most important, right? I cannot wait to do these Seattle boxes. The Seattle meet and greets are going to be fucking, I can't wait. It's going to be fresh as fuck. And the design for the tees are crazy. I got a weird feeling, and I haven't planned the tee and everything else, the designs yet, because it's not going to be till February, March, where I do New York. But I think New York might be one of the craziest, one of them all. But again, they've all been special. Again, I'm sorry. I just have to. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys for real. The Seattle meet and greets for the BBDTC boxes might go up to 12 boxes. I know I've done 10 for every city, but I might do 12 for Seattle just for the simple fact that 12 is such a significant number for the city of Seattle. But we'll see. See what happens, right? Because the hats are very difficult to make. Those motherfuckers are special. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them shits is hard body. Shout out to Alonzo Valencia. But the Seattle boxes go on sale December 3rd. The meet and greets will take place in Seattle on Saturday, December 19th and Sunday, December 20th. Got to figure out when the fucking game is. The game is early. The motherfucking meet and greet's going to be later. Okay. I think those tees and that hat got to be the hardest combo of all cities so far. Again, I'm sorry, personal opinion. I know LA is my city, but yo, the motherfucking that 12 on that Ben Baller design shit is hard as fuck. But again, I cannot wait for Seattle. I'll be flying in, and that'll be me flying for the first time in 10 months. But now that it is deemed safe to fly, I will be flying. I'm bringing my entire family, everyone, my in-laws, even my brother-in-law, my assistant, coming deep, like 12 deep, right? Got everyone rooms and everything. My wife, by the way, this weekend, and her family and my kids and everyone took the kids to Lake Arrowhead to see the snow and go sledding and have fun. And yo, my kids loved it so much that my son, when I came home, London, they all gave me a hug and they were like, Daddy, you got to buy a cabin here. And I was like, yo, it's like that lit? And my wife's stories look crazy and just looked like they had a great time. Fucking sucked. I missed it. But I booked my BBDTC San Diego meet and greets before they even did it. So just glad they did it. Might be checking out some shit in Lake Arrowhead. I don't know. But London was really sad. He had to leave. So definitely got to make a trip back, go see the snow with them again. Back to Seattle. Fuck, man. Speaking of Seattle, my Seahawks, I knew this weekend was going to be a test. Said that before. Okay. But man, from the first 2 minutes when Buffalo scored on us, I was like, yo, this is going to be a long motherfucking day. All right. And yo, to be real, without the 4 turnovers by Russ, which again was so not like his character, and the fucking 15 bat downs, Russ, man, it's fucking crazy. And he still did his thing. He still passed 400 fucking yards. I think we could have easily kept it close. All right. I think we could have won that bitch. I've said it before on Twitter. And I don't know if I said it here. Josh Allen is a fucking beast, right? Of course, my man, Stephon Diggs, he's dope too. And I said this many times, but honestly, that 10-point score was really not the true story of that game. And we played shitty as fuck. All right. We fucked up a lot, and it's on us 100%. But they took advantage of our fuck ups, right? And those 2, had we not given those 2 turnovers on the on our 20-yard line, I honestly feel like we would have came home with the W. And even though we played shitty, we would have still came out with the W had we not gave the fucking interception and the fucking fumble on our fucking 20. It's unbelievable. But yo, you know what? Fuck it. New energy. We got the Rams next week. It's time to show our division, NFC West, why we're number 1. And speaking of our division, the bitch-ass Arizona Cardinals lost to the shitty-ass Dolphins. So, yo, I'm not trying to hear that bullshit. And you know what? Come on, man. Stephen A. Smith, I don't want to hear shit about those bitch-ass Tampa Bay Buccaneers being in your top 3 NFL teams. Yo, that fuck-ass clown, Tom Brady, yo, look, they damn near got shut out by the Saints. Okay? You love to see it. And the Saints ain't even doing much this year, all right? The motherfucking New Orleans Saints, yo, Drew Brees, they motherfucking mollywopped the Buccaneers. Bad, okay? That shit almost ended up 31-0. But the fucking lucky-ass, hoe-ass Buccaneers got a field goal, okay? Again, can't wait for the Rams game. I'm hoping my boy Josh somehow pulls these field passes so I can get on the field. I'll wear a motherfucking hazmat suit. I don't give a fuck. All right. And that's it for sports. Still haven't seen my boy Jock Peters, so I need to take a picture of that motherfucking trophy, man. Real quick, I got to say congrats are in order to my friend Pat, who is going to be a dad. Finally, he's going to be a father to twin boys. Yo, Pat, much love, bro. God bless you. God bless your baby's mom. You are an inspiration to me, bro. Even though a few times we haven't seen eye to eye, yo, I respect you even though you're younger than me. just look, man, what you've done so far in your life thus far is really inspiring. I love that you're Korean. I love that you're just getting it and that you've been crushing it. All right. So I kept telling you, man, fatherhood changed me for the best. I think your crazy ass needs to slow the fuck down. I'm really, man, for real, congrats. I'm very happy for you. And real quick about the hobby. I dropped my Nolan Ryan Project 2020 card this Wednesday. It is my 16th card. So I got 17, 18, 19. 20. Yeah, it's my 16th card. I got 4 cards. No, hold on. Holy shit. This is my 17th card. I got Ken Griffey dropping after that. So that chain, motherfuckers look out for that chain. But this Nolan Ryan card is going to be dope. Fuck with Nolan Ryan, right? Drops this Wednesday. Do not sleep on that. Look out for that. Yo, in 2021, I got some fucking big projects going on with Topps. But I can't wait to tell you guys about it later, you know. Also, I got a really special project with Topps dropping very soon. Like super soon. So look out for that. Hopefully get my fucking Twitter back later on today. Jesus Christ. As for my autos, my new format was a smash hit. And because they announced that Biden had won the president-elect, I went crazy. I discounted my Roberto Clemente cards by, I gave almost 50% off, damn near half off all the cards. And them shit sold out in less than 2 minutes. So there's actually, one of the error cards is still up. 2 very rare 101 Beckett graded BGS slabbed gold autos are up for sale at a very big discount. Just so you guys know, my Willie Mays cards, those will probably go up a little bit. I'll still discount it. Fuck it. I'm not tripping. I just want to finish this project. And since I started with autographs, I got to finish with them. So I'm just doing, good deals on them here and there. As for my closet items, everything's sold out at the moment. I'll be adding some shoes soon, some Nike, some off-white shoes and shit like that. Just keep an eye out for that. Now, as for entertainment, I've been so glued to Fox News and CNN that I haven't really had time to fuck with anything like any movies or TV and shit. But a fan of the show recommended a movie called Don't Let Go. All right. And I can't remember what the star of the movie was in. I think Get the Gringo. I don't remember what else he was in. He was in a few other movies. The starting lead girl, young girl, she's in Euphoria. She plays Zendaya's little sister in Euphoria. Anyways, wow. That shit was good as fuck. This was the very first recommendation that a fan is given and turned out to be fire. Okay. I ended up buying the movie. I had my wife watch it. My sister loved it. A good movie. Really good. Suspenseful. Just good all the way around. Definitely check it out. It's from the producer or the director of Get Out. I don't fucking know. Anyways, yo. As I was driving to San Diego and when I drove from San Diego back home this weekend, I decided to listen to Kanye's 3-hour interview on Joe Rogan's podcast. And man, that shit was embarrassing, yo. I'm going to be straight up. That shit was not fresh. Like, I don't know, man. Just fuck, man. Kanye, Jesus Christ, man. Just be rich and chill, dog. Like, again, be like, oh, you shouldn't tell anybody what to do. You know what? Fuck it. That interview sucked, man. It just definitely had to be one of his worst interviews ever in history. No joke. Okay. But now, guys, I need you to do me a favor. Please. I need you guys to tweet Joe Rogan and ask him to have me on the show. Okay. Everyone listening to this, DM Joe Rogan on Instagram and have him put me on the show. Like, I'm like, fuck it. I'm ready to go. Right? Do me that solid. Everyone listening to this, DM fucking Joe. Be like, yo, you got to get Ben Ball on the show. I guarantee I'll be the most prolific Asian he's ever had on his podcast. He never had nobody with the motherfucking stories like me. And I'll bring out some good shit because I know he's going to bring up good questions. I'm sure he'll do some research or his team will. And it'll be a fucking epic interview. Okay? So guys, please do me that solid. Speaking of epic interviews, this Thursday I am dropping an interview with the legend Tom Green on Behind the Baller. For those of you who don't know, because I got a lot of young listeners, From the late 90s to the early 2000s, this man was one of the most famous guys in the world. He literally owned MTV, all right? And he was just killing it. Like Eminem fucking put him in songs and he was crushing it. Dude is fucking, he's brilliant. He's fucking hilarious. I'm so excited to finally get him on the phone and go to this interview. And the interview was super lit. And he had me in guts. Like I was laughing so hard. I fucked up some of the questions. Like I fucked up asking the questions because I was laughing. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Drops this Thursday. And oh yeah, one last thing. Got to meet up with one of my listeners this weekend. Natalia, you are a fucking rare, sweet soul. Thank you for that gemstone, that good energy rock, whatever it's called. I'm already using it. Sending you massive positive vibes to you and your brother. I just know, look, whatever you do, Natalia, in life, you're going to crush it. Whatever you decide to choose to do, you're going to crush it. All right. To everyone, of course, listen, life is not a video game. You don't get 3 lives. All right. You have the power to make it a great day. So do so. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe if you haven't. That is it for this episode. Yo, God bless. We're out.